Hi friends, this is episode 4 of the home buying journey. We're going to talk about the out-of-pocket expenses for the buyer. These are the costs that the buyer pays during the contract process before the closing. The first item is the earnest money. That is an amount that is normally 1% or more of the purchase price, and the buyer pays that 1 or 2, 3 days after the binding agreement date, but that will be spelled out in the contract that is signed and agreed upon by buyer and seller. That amount is credited to you at the closing. Number 2 is the home inspection, which I recommend for all buyers. Those fees typically run $450, could be more, could be less, depending on the size of the property. And there are other inspections and testing that you can opt to have done, such as radon testing, termite inspection, septic system inspection. Those are the first ones that come to mind. That fee is due to the inspector, the home inspector, after he or she views the property and before they will send the report to you. That's normally $450 or so. The third one is the appraisal. The lender will order the appraisal. The fee for that is typically $475 and will be charged on your credit card. The lender needs to make sure that they're not lending more money than the property is worth, because after the closing, the collateral for your loan is your property. The last one I want to mention is a survey, and that may be recommended in certain scenarios. The surveys are running about $650 and up, and also one of the issues we're having now is the workload for the surveyors. So sometimes it may take 3 weeks or maybe more to get the results of a survey back. The survey will show with certainty the property lines, the property corners, if there are any encroachments on the subject property to the neighbors, and vice versa. And it's possible that the owner may have a survey that they can share with the buyer. So these are the main expenses, and hope this has been helpful. We're going to talk a little bit more about your funds to closing. That would be your down payment, your closing costs, and your prepaids, and then talk about some of the definitions in detail, such as about earnest money, and we'll talk more about home inspections too. Stay with me, and I will talk to you soon.